After just 1 year in office, Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte has left quite the impression on the world.
He verbally attacked journalists, threatened the Supreme Court, and even challenged international rights groups.
The Philippines' trash-talking president, Rodrigo Duterte, has insulted the United Nations.
Duterte has seemed like he is trying to test the limits of basic human decency.
So clearly he's a colorful guy.
Beyond Duterte's character and controversial statements, the president has also been criticized for his brutal war on drugs, in which suspected drug users and dealers are killed, oftentimes in their own homes and in front of their own families, without due process of law. The death count so far is over 7,000, including some bystanders. Despite criticism from news outlets and other world leaders, Duterte's popularity has held strong in his country. The latest polls show that 75% of his constituents are happy with his administration. That has a lot of people, specifically people not from the Philippines, wondering why. One possible reason, the rise of so-called strongman politicians over the past couple of years. These politicians, including Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and of course US President Donald Trump, are popular for their promises to be tough on crime and corruption, but notorious for their aggressive rhetoric and policies. Some critics say their popularity is a response to the softness of left-wing ideology and political correctness. So Duterte's presidency isn't unusual. It's part of an international trend. But beyond the realm of global politics, it's worth examining the history and culture of the Philippines that allows Duterte to thrive. Since the 1960s, the Philippines has struggled with rampant corruption in politics and law enforcement, as well as deep-seated poverty that's often blamed on drugs. As mayor of Davao City, Duterte was nicknamed the Punisher. He personally patrolled streets and admittedly used death squads to enforce his strict rule of law. As a result, Davao City is thought to be one of the safest cities in the Philippines. This tough-on-crime narrative appealed to voters during his presidential campaign. So, despite criticism from the West, Duterte's aggressive language and violent tactics might just look like proof of his toughness.